Hi, Kasian and Kasia friends. Wherever you are, welcome to the Profit from Mistakes show, powered by Kasia Dialogue. I'm Vincent Chia, your Kasia host. This show, Profit from Mistakes, is all about learning from mistakes from our Kasia logger, seasoned entrepreneur, business owner, business expert, so that we can avoid doing the same mistakes in our personal life and our business life.
Hi, Kasian and Kasia friends, wherever you are. I'm Rudy Fang, your Kasia host too. Profit from Mistakes show is franchise show powered by Kasia Dialogue of Kasia BC.
Today, we have our Kasia logger here with us again, Miss Prisca Lim. Please give Prisca a great welcome applause.
Miss Prisca Lim is a Singaporean and an entrepreneur, graduated from University of Portsmouth, England and Thames Business School, Singapore. Prisca spent her 2 decades of career in corporate world. She left the corporate world, then ran her own business. Prisca is also a proud mother of 3 grown-up children and grandmother of 2 grandchildren. Let's now learn more from Miss Prisca Lim.
Prisca, in the previous episode, you shared 3 things to do in business life. The first one is perseverance. How do you define perseverance? Please give us some sample from your experience.
Perseverance is the ability to keep on doing something despite some difficulty, and I persisted in sharing the benefits of negative ions for good health in spite of all the obstacles that came my way. I remember the first person I shared with on the benefits of negative ions was my church friend. He was suffering from cancer, and I knew that negative ions can help to build up his immunity. However, he rejected me immediately as he believed that network marketing products were out to scam people and told me to be careful and not to be cheated. Despite the rejection, I continued to follow up with him by showing my care and concern. 5 months later, when I was on an overseas trip, I received a text from him for a catch-up when I returned to Singapore. So we had lunch, and I was very surprised when he asked me if I could arrange a time to explain to him more about our products at the showroom. Till today, he's still wearing negative ions clothing and working alongside with his doctors. His condition is stable, but will require to have regular health checkup once every 6 months.
That's really good sample of perseverance, which is what every entrepreneur needs to practice. Prisca, your second advice in the previous episode is integrity. What was your experience? What do you do nowadays to have integrity?
In the business world, I had many opportunities to represent many products. I strongly believe that for me to share any products, this had to be something that works for me first before introducing to my friends and my family members. This is also how I run my business, where many of my customers are referred after the existing customers had experienced the benefits themselves. Integrity is essential in every part of our life and not just in business. In my sharing session, I would emphasize that in order to see the effectiveness and results of the health improvement quickly, they are required to use high density of negative ions. This is especially so for cases where they are suffering from cancer, diabetes, heart issues, and insomnia, just to name a few. If not, they will see little or no results and could be a wasted effort for both parties.
Yeah, trying out the products ourselves before proposing to our customer build integrity. That's wonderful sharing. Your third tip is positive mindset. How does it help in your business? What do you do to stay as positive mindset?
Okay, so to me, positive mindset is a mental and emotional attitude that focuses on the bright side of life and making use the best out of any situation to get a positive results. Having positive mindset gives me the energy to share the benefits of negative ions passionately. It gives me the purpose and meaning in life to help others and understand their problems. As an entrepreneur, I do not take rejections negatively. When we fail, we pick ourselves up again and go back to why we started this journey. I believe that a positive mindset also comes from having a healthy lifestyle. I eat a nutritious and balanced diet. I exercise by doing brisk walking and qigong every day. Exercise releases serotonin, which is a happy hormone, and into our bloodstream. Long walk gives me time to reflect on how I can impact and make a difference in someone else's life today. For instance, when I was competing to achieve a monthly target of 296,000 in December 2020, so that I can reach the highest rank of an area general manager, I kept visualizing my end goal. And every day, with that positive thought that I can achieve, I was able to hit my target ahead of time.
Wow, fantastic reminder, Prisca. All entrepreneurs must have positive mindset, otherwise we won't survive. Regarding mistakes in running business, in previous episode you shared mistake that you made, hard selling. Would you mind giving some example of this mistake, please? And how did you improve it?
I remember there was a young lady who suffered from insomnia, visited my showroom on a Saturday afternoon. Since I suffered from insomnia before and benefited from wearing negative ions clothing, I eagerly shared my experience and tried to convince her how negative ions clothing improved my health very well and hard sell that she should buy. In the end, she left without buying anything. But from here, I realized that it is important to understand a customer's needs at that point in time, rather than saying what I want the customer to hear without finding out if there are any other considerations to address. I also recall 5 years ago when I first heard about negative ions, which my aunt told me, how her elderly friend who could not get out of bed easily or properly for 3 months due to a kneecap replacement. But after using negative ions products, she could walk up the slope without any issues. When I heard that, I was really excited. I wanted to buy a couple of negative ions for my friends living in UK who was suffering from aches and pain. However, the first agent I contacted was very aggressive in her sales and kept calling me every day, and I was totally put off by her. Hence, I reminded myself to learn from this mistake, and I should educate people on the knowledge and understanding of negative ions benefits first.
Your experience indeed confirms many research that conclude that hard selling is not a good approach and it's not sustainable either. The second mistake that you shared is working alone, not leveraging teamwork. Please give us example of this mistake. How do you leverage teamwork?
Let me share this quote with you. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. When I first started, I tend to do on my own and share with my friends and family members on negative ion clothing outside of the showroom. However, because negative ion clothing is an intimate product, it would be better if the customer has a personal touch on the fabric and see the variety of designs available. Furthermore, when a customer visits our showroom, they can have the option to network and hear from other customers' personal experience on negative ion clothing. There are other customers who became distributors after experiencing good results from wearing negative ion clothing, can also share on their experience. When working in a team, I encountered various skills and talents of different business partners who have more than 15 years of experience in negative ion clothing. Nothing beats on the job training than seeing how the processes are being done in an orderly manner.
I love the quote, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. That reminds all of us that we can't be successful in the business without teamwork and collaboration with partners. Hi Kasian and Kasia friends who are just joining us. Welcome to the Profit from Mistakes show powered by Kasia Dialogue. This show, the Profit from Mistakes, is all about learning from mistakes from our Kasia logger, seasoned entrepreneurs, business owners, business experts, so that we can avoid doing the same mistake in our personal life and our business life. Prisca, let's get back to you. You shared the third mistake that you did, which is lack of knowledge. What happened when you were lack of knowledge? And how do you improve on it?
When I first knew about negative ions, it sounded very scientific. Put simply, negative ion is related to atom or molecule with a negative electrical charge. Initially, the jargon sounded very scary to me, and I wondered, how can I explain to my customer with little knowledge on the products? I started to invest my time to attend lessons on the science of negative ions and learn how to explain it in simple terms. I came to understand that negative ions are vitamins in the air that have been charged with electricity. They are odorless, tasteless, and invisible molecules that we inhale in abundance in certain environments, for example, near the waterfall area, in the beaches, forests, or countryside. I made a commitment to follow a systematic educational program and training to equip myself on the knowledge of negative ions. I attended every product training that was made available in Singapore or traveled to Taiwan once every quarter to learn new skills, as well as to learn from other successful business owners who are also distributors of negative ions clothing.
So Prisca, you did spend a lot of time, effort, money to gain the knowledge in your business. Thank you for the reminder to all Kasian and Kasia friends to do the same. We want to learn more about your current business. What are your products?
We have a wide range of products from bedding, innerwear, outerwear, and supporters to meet the needs of everyone. Our neural material can also be customized to the individual needs and lifestyle. Negative ion clothing is manufactured in Japan since 1973. It can be worn 24 hours a day to be in direct contact with our skin. There is no expiry on the usage of negative ions, and most of all, it is safe, easy, and convenient, and it's very suitable for all individuals from 0 to 120 years old.
I see that your products are negative ion clothing range. Prisca, what kind of customer problems that your business is trying to resolve?
We help individuals improve their health, but not spending too much time, effort, and money. We create a new concept to health by simply changing what we wear every day using negative ions clothing. Those suffering from insomnia, eczema, lupus, gout, cancer, diabetes, women's infertility, just to name a few, can benefit from using high density of negative ions. For example, eczema is caused by an overactive immune system that leads to inflammation in our body. The immune system ignores proteins that are part of our human body and attacks only on the proteins of invaders, for example, such as the bacteria or viruses. Negative ions can help to purify our blood by increasing our red blood cells' ability to carry more oxygen and promote blood circulation, rejuvenate our cells, break down toxins in our cells, and help with cell regeneration. Our human body is made up of trillions and trillions of cells functioning with different purposes. Negative ions can also improve our immune system by strengthening our immunity cells, making them more energetic, healthy, and therefore enhance their ability to destroy the bacteria or virus. With a strong immune system, we will be less prone to falling sick. It also helps to improve allergic conditions. For example, it reduces eczema, asthma, lupus, and so on. According to National Institute of Health, our autonomic nervous system is the part of our nervous system that controls involuntary actions, such as the beating of our heart and widening and narrowing of our blood vessels. Stress and irregular modern lifestyle, such as sleeping late or skipping meals, may cause the autonomic nerves to not function properly by disrupting the rhythms of the sympathetic and parasympathetic nerves. With added exposure to negative ions, the balance and the normal rhythm in the autonomic nervous system can be restored.
Wow, your products are helping a lot of people indeed. Who are your competitors?
To the best of my knowledge, we have little to no competitors as we are in a niche market. Neuron, which is the name of the negative ion fiber, is invented exclusively by NEFU. It is a high technology fiber that is manufactured in Japan since 1973.
I see that the neuron is exclusive invention by NEFU. How do you compete in this business?
Our neuron fiber has 4 features: excellent heat insulation, superior moisture permeability, ultra-strong negative static electricity and negative ions, outstanding flame retardancy, recognized by Japan Fire Retardant Association. Not many individuals know that what we wear day to day can be harmful to our body because of the chemicals and dyes on commercial clothing. Whereas neuron fiber is safe for all to use, and NEFU received the award of Oecotech Standard 100. This is a very prestigious standard that a textile material carries. Once a fiber is given an Oecotech Standard 100, you can be very certain that every component of this material, for example, every thread, button, and other accessories have been tested for harmful substances and that the material is harmless for human health.
Prisca, now I understand that you compete with a unique and a strong product. Why do you think that your industry and your business have good chance to survive and grow in this tough business environment?
With the COVID-19 pandemic, many individuals, including myself, is looking for improvement and maintenance of health. Many activities, for example, the gym, yoga, and fitness studios, are closed during the pandemic. However, with negative ions clothing, I'm well protected anywhere and everywhere. I believe this is what everyone is looking for. Having negative ions clothing, I'm able to reach out to anyone from baby to adults and educate them on the benefits of negative ions as an alternative healthcare method. Going forward, I will also work with therapists and HR managers to provide lunchtime talks to corporate companies, private healthcare and elder care centers, cancer support group, pregnant mummies group, as well as women's networking group. In 2 to 3 years' time, I'm looking to work with like-minded individuals who would like to bring negative ions clothing to their countries in the Southeast Asia and Central Asia region. I believe that every individual around the world will benefit from negative ions clothing and will have better health and use it as a way to protect their health.
Prisca, thank you very much for the valuable sharing of your experience. Kasian and Kasia friends, we believe that all of us can learn from what Ms. Prisca Lim has just shared with us.
Thank you, Prisca, for today's discussion. And thank you to all Kasian and Kasia friends for joining us here. See you in the next episode of the Profit from Mistakes Show. Stay tuned. Bye.
Bye.